Hello everybody and welcome back again to Let's Play Assassin's Creed Valhalla, where we're having a feast to remember apparently. Of course we're only here on like a rather nefarious mission because we want to steal the meat of poetry, and apparently to facilitate that we need to make sure that the guests are drinking more meat. So let's talk to someone and let's see what we can do here.
What is right food will inspire thirst. I should head to the kitchen.
Kitchen.
They are calling for challengers to face their champion. A fight would help them drain their cups.
Alright, I can do that. I can have a fight.
Abbey! Show us your might! Beat our champion and we will drain our horns in your honor.
Bring me this champion, and I will shine my knuckles on his jawbone.
Behold!
Do not mock me. I will not fight a withered old crone.
If you are too afraid to face her, well, that is that.
I guess she's more than she appears to be. Alright, let me at her.
If she is truly your champion, then so be it. I will try not to break her brittle bones, but I promise nothing.
Okay, let's see. What do you got in you? Well, she actually is like very high level. Look at that.
Can you not beat an old woman?
Oh, I'm sure I can.
A babe would be more suited to your strength.
Also, she has some weird moves going on here.
My lambs hit harder than you. Indeed, you are mighty. You have fought old age and won. No one has ever done that before.
Drink to me then, as you promised you would.
All of you, empty your horns for Javi.
So this was a metaphorical battle.
The mead is half gone. The Aegir's cauldron can be drained.
Okay, so what other stuff can we do around here?
Drink in the name of
Let's
Javi.
talk to this guy.
No guests in the kitchen! Out!
There should be another way into the kitchen. Talk to the guests into drinking more. Okay, so I can find a way into the kitchen, but we might have other options here as well. For example, what is this over here?
Gunloda looks glum, and she has not touched a drop of mead. Maybe I can raise her spirits.
Yeah, I still have that gift for her. We haven't actually given it her.
Ancient keep of the Jotnar. Sutungar holds sway within those walls.
Let's talk. Can I not talk to you?
You're not drinking, Gunloda.
I do not care for it. Drink is the heron that steals away one's memory.
Some would say it frees the spirit of worry.
We call those people drunks.
Yes.
I see your wit is as sharp as your intelligence.
Wit? I was simply stating a truth.
Let us play a game. Ask me some riddles. I will see if I can guess them.
I enjoy a good riddle. How did you know?
All great minds enjoy riddles. You fashion order from disorder, sense from nonsense.
You have me at that. Very well, I will play.
Give me an easy one to begin.
Would that I had now what I had yesterday. Find out what that was. Mankind it mars, speech it hinders, yet speech it will inspire.
Courage, ale, gold. Can you repeat the riddle? I'm guessing ale, since we just talked about it. It also would fit the description. And yeah, Odin certainly likes his riddles. There are some stories where he's engaged in like riddle contests and so on. So he's certainly a master of riddles. But yeah, I'm pretty sure it's ale.
It is ale, of course.
A child could have solved that one.
Right.
Would you like another?
Yes, please.
All right, I'm ready.
Who is that shrill one who rides a hard road and has fared that way before? He kisses hard who has two mouths and goes only on gold.
Well, I'm glad that I have different options here, because this one was a little bit more difficult. But it has gotta be hammer, right? The last part, it only goes on gold, is kind of a giveaway. But maybe let's listen to it again.
I think I will need to hear that again.
Who is that shrill one who rides a hard road and has fared that way before? He kisses hard who has two mouths and goes only on gold.
Yeah, it's gotta be hammer, right?
It is a hammer.
Well done. I hope that wasn't just a guess. One more?
Yes, please, one more.
I feel good about this one.
Be prepared. This is the hardest yet.
Okay.
White-haired women, servants too, bore ale tub to the larder. No hand turned it, nor hammer beat it. But there, outside the islands, the upright one who made it.
Snow on trees. Swans and eggs, old age. I mean, we just fought old age. And I don't think that's it. Snow on trees. Swans and eggs. I need to hear this again.
One more time.
White-haired women, servants too, bore ale tub to the larder. No hand turned it, nor hammer beat it. But there, outside the islands, the upright one who made it.
The upright one who made it. Huh. I mean, swans and eggs is very weird. I will have to listen to this again.
One more time.
White-haired women, servants too, bore ale tub to the larder. No hand turned it, nor hammer beat it. But there, outside the islands, the upright one who made it.
I mean, the part about the larder makes me think that it's gotta be swans and eggs. I'm not sure how snow on trees would relate to that, so let's go with this one.
It can only be swans and eggs.
Very clever, Javi.
Yep.
Yes.
Well, now the game is over. Have I raised your spirits at all?
I feel better. Much, much better. I might even go and have a drink.
What can I do to get them to drink faster?
Alright, let's see. We have more people we can talk to.
Come, give it a try. What's the worst that can... Come, give it a try.
Let's talk to this guy.
Sweeter music than the clash of drinking horns.
Agir, mighty friend to the Aesir. Are you not sorry
you.
to lose your cauldron?
It was never mine by right. Thor won it from Hymir so he might feast in my hall. I only kept it on his behalf. And after that bloody business with Hymir's sons, well, I'd as soon be rid of it. I'll have no strife beneath my roof.
The end of strife. I'll drink to that.
And I'll drink to anything.
Yes, please, drink. Drink as much as you
so
can.
drunk I shot my brother.
Okay,
Try
we're
the
making some
archery
progress
contest.
here.
No doubt they will toast my prowess if I succeed.
Oh, okay, let's do this.
Greetings, Harvey. Will you test your arm at archery? You must hit 3 targets in a handful of heartbeats.
I can shoot the wings
Handful
off
of
a wasp.
heartbeats.
Ah, but can you do it while mead-addled?
Oh.
Before each attempt, you must take a drink.
I'll take your challenge on one condition. For every drink I take, you take 2.
Ha! That's a condition I'll gladly accept. Are you ready?
Sure, let's do it. I mean, it probably doesn't matter whether I hit or not, because I really only want them to drink, so let's do it.
Show me those targets.
Then take a drink and let fly.
Okay, I guess these are the drinks. Right, let's do it. Do I need any arrows?
Let us hope you hold your beer better than you hold a bow.
And... oh, these are the targets,
Fine
okay.
shot. Now, have a drink and try another.
Well, let's do it.
Close your eyes, your luck will improve.
Steady
another target.
eye now. The last one is the hardest.
Oh yeah, I can see it in the distance.
You look a bit wobbly there. Careful!
Alright. We did
You
it.
are a keen shot, Harvey. Your hand grows steadier with drink, where others lose their eye.
Another round?
Not for me. My belly roils like a knot of eels. And I see 3 of you. I think I should walk this off.
Yes, maybe you should. Okay, I guess we're almost done here.
Is that Loki there? Surely he would not dare.
Where? I mean, it's not this guy. But now I'm curious to see where he's supposed to be. And I guess we can talk to this guy as well.
Loki?
Not
Oh, it
me,
is Loki.
friend. My name is Thok.
Forgive me. I thought you were someone else.
Too much drink in too little time. The cure for that is sleep.
So he's actually passing as Jotun here. Interesting. Okay, so I guess the one task I still need to do is get into the kitchen. And then I will be able to...
empty that cauldron. Then Sutunga will open his vault.
What if I just drink some of it myself? I mean, that should help me with my progress as well. Apparently, it doesn't. I have to make the Jötnar drink. Okay, what do we got over here?
Where's the music?
Well, let's talk.
Somber souls will only sip at their drinking horns. Conjure us a tune to raise their spirits.
We are keen, but my harp has been stolen. We cannot play without it.
Who would steal a songbringer's instrument?
There was a group of children playing round us earlier, with mischief in their eyes.
I will get your harp back, and then you will play.
Okay, so I need to find the harp, or maybe get into the kitchen. I guess either of it will be fine. I do see another quest marker over here.
Give it to me! I want to go! Get your grubby paws off my harp!
I guess these are the children.
My turn! Not you too! You break the strings with your sausage fingers!
Sausage fingers.
That harp does not belong to you, little thief. You should give it back.
What are you gonna do? Fight me for it?
Why don't you give me a real challenge?
All right. You want this harp? Go dive in that meat. Climb as high as you can, though. I want a big splash.
Watch and learn.
Okay, well,
won't do
I
it.
guess that's something I
How
can
many
do.
broken bones you think? 50 at
It
least.
seems kinda
Maybe 100.
unhygienic to jump into the meat, but okay. I guess we will do it. I suppose this is as high as I can go, huh? Don't think I can go any higher. Yay! Swimming in meat.
There. Now give back the harp, so the musicians may play.
Ymir's hairy balls. That was amazing. You must be half raven.
Who taught you such language?
Mother? Why?
Well, your mother has quite the mouth. Okay, I guess I have the harp now. Can return it. And we can hear some music. Oh, I don't actually have to return it? Alright, so I guess I have to get into the kitchen after all. I thought maybe...
The cauldron is empty. I should tell Sutunga.
Oh, here we go. Okay. Apparently I just had to wait until the harp was returned. Okay, I guess we are going to talk to Sutunga now.
Great Sutunga.
He's so
Your
tall.
guests thirst for mead, yet the cauldron is dry.
All gone? I never would have thought it possible. Gunnola?
Father?
Open the vault. Instruct the thralls to bring more mead for my guests.
Do they really need more, Father? Several are unconscious already.
Do as I ask, daughter. Give them all they can drink.
As you wish. I will open the vault.
None will say that Sutunga is less than generous.
None will be capable.
Find and get the meat. Okay. So I guess I will have to go to the vault now myself. We do have like this convenient line over here. Will that get me into the right place? Oh, we don't have a map here. But I mean, this is roughly the direction I have to go, so why not make use of it? Do we have like a better way where we can continue? I suppose this is the way I am supposed to take. And yeah, the vault's over here.
So much easier to sneak around behind Grognir's back when you...
Who's talking here? Oh well, doesn't matter. I have more important stuff to do. Yep, there we go. The vault is open.
Finally, the vault is open. The mead awaits within.
And obviously I have to be a little bit careful here. Don't need any of this. We do have some enemies deeper inside this place. Well, there's a lot of food in this vault.
Javi, I heard a noise and...
Oh, well,
What are you doing here?
so much for being subtle. I came to bring you a gift. I had to see you out of my way. Right, I still have a gift for you.
I wanted to speak with you away from the others. I brought you something. A gift.
For me? Thank you, but why?
Fate, Gunlotha. We are helpless to escape it. And we were fated to be here now, together.
You and I. How? It makes no sense.
The Nordnir spin their patterns, and we can only surrender. We are entwined, spun together. There's perfect sense in that.
Well, well, well. Look who's all charming all of a sudden.
Your words, your gift, your eyes when you look upon me. You bewilder me, Javi. I do not understand you.
Well, I mean, he's good
Listen,
with words,
Innocent.
so
I will show you all you need to know.
I guess I shouldn't be surprised. Well, I guess you managed to distract her successfully. Of course, you could have just, you know, been more stealthy to begin with. Alright, so, guess she's still asleep. The question is, where do we have to go now? I mean, I think this is where it came from, probably. Also, I think I can read something over here. The creation. 4. Budi beget Bor, and Bor married Bestla of the Jötnar, and they had 3 children named Odin, Vili, and Ve. These foul murderers turned on their progenitor and slew Ymir in his sleep, and began thereafter to rend him to pieces. Okay, so we have an account of the Norse myth of creation here. There might be more pieces for it. The creation too. At last frost and fire met, and in the hissing, scalding mist Ymir was born, father of the Jötnar. He was as vast as creation, and from the sweat of his armpits giants were born. I think I have already given a very detailed account of the Norse myth of creation in God of War, so I'm not going to do it again. Plus, this seems to be a very accurate and concise summary here. The creation. At last the cow Authumla was revealed from beneath the ice. Ymir fed from her udders as she fed from the salt of the frozen realm. As she licked, the ice melted and a body emerged, the first of the cursed Aesir. Clearly written by a Jotun. Okay, can we find more pieces of the story? There's at least one missing, like the first one, right? The Creation 2. No, we have already read this one. Never mind. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm going to continue to look for my destination. Ooh. What is going on here? Ah, okay, that's the meat. But clearly there's something else going on here. Carving of a person inside Yggdrasil. 6 were the vessels into which we sent our Hugr. Okay. Carving of a warrior facing flames. 5th was the armor we donned to guard our bodies against cosmic shocks. Carving of a Triskele. 4th was a Seder by which we spoke the first language of the 9 realms. Carving of 4 towers. 1st were the 4 towers of iron to capture and disperse the sun. Carving of linked rings. 2nd were the silver rings fashioned by Idun to encircle the 9 realms. Carving of radiant orbs. 3rd were Idun's apples to amplify the Hugr of all creatures. I mean, the apples of Idun are basically what made the Aesir immortal, or ageless, that is. So, this is like an interesting collection of stories. Well, not really stories, more like facts, pieces of information. But yeah, let's have a look at the meat.
The mead. By this strange magic might the Aesir evade our doom.
Well, I guess we will find out.
Yurikin has promised answers at the Well of Mimir.
Alright, so now I just have to get out of here. And I guess I may wanna try to see if I can find the remaining pieces of that story. Then again, I am familiar with the stories, so if I don't find the rest of it, I will be fine, I'm sure. This might be the way out. Okay, yeah, this is actually the way out. But what is going on over here? I thought there was like another corridor. Huh. I'm not sure if I need to go down here for any purpose. Okay, we have another piece of the story here. The Creation 6. The Aesir, being vain and desirous of inferiors to worship them, created the first humans, us and Embla, from 2 trees. Afraid of the wrath of the Jötnar, they built a fence around Midgard to keep us out and left them there to thrive, penned like chickens with the foxes at bay. I mean, again, there seems to be a parallel here between, you know, the story of creation and what we know about the Isu. The Isu created humans and kept them imprisoned or caged at the beginning. So I suppose they're trying to draw some parallels here. Of course, it seems that the Jötnar are doing the same, because we have like human thralls here. So the Jötnar don't seem to have a problem with using the humans as servants either. Inventory: 100 boars, 300 casket of ale, 20 deer, 3 bears, 40 oxen, 1 lettuce for healthy. Enough for feast. Probably enough for feast. And whoever wrote this isn't very good at writing, I think. Yeah, this is like all the food stored in here. I don't know. I guess I will just try to find my way out here now. I hope I haven't missed anything like super important. I mean, I'm sure there's like the missing parts of that story, but I can't seem to find them at the moment. Alright.
Harvey!
Uh-oh.
There! See? The robber caught red-handed.
Loki!
Betrayer! Deceiver! I treated you as an honored guest, and this is how you repay me?
I saw you at the feast, Loki. Small wonder you disguised yourself after all you have done.
Someone needed to warn my people of the treachery in your heart. Sutungur, show this Aesir how the Jötnar deal with thieves.
Well, I guess I can't really argue with that.
Embrace your death!
Oh dear, now I have to fight him. Okay, let's do it. Sutungur. Will be interesting to see if I can block any of his attacks. Oh, is he doing like something similar than the previous Jotun fought? Oh dear, I'm kind of frozen. Can I like use an arrow against you?
You would gamble with uncountable lives!
Sometimes he just seems to fall down though. So might make use of that for my purposes. Whoop, let me get away from that. I can't block this attack, clearly. But I can still evade him, so maybe I should focus on that.
I have lived too long to suffer one such as you. Your bones will splinter beneath my boots.
Oh, now he picked up a new weapon. Okay, let me get away a little bit from you. Ooh, okay, stop it, Can we not just talk about it, maybe? I just want a little bit of that meat, and then I will leave. Oh boy. I think trying to evade is the best thing I can do here. Then get in a few hits. Every now and then. Special attack. I'm not confident in my ability to block any of his attacks. Alright, I think we did it. Well, you miscalculated, Loki. I was able to defeat him.
Be thankful it was me who took your meat and not Loki. What I do for the safety of the Aesir and Vanir.
You will change countless fates, Harvey, but not your own.
We will see.
Well, he's probably right.
Set
But
to find her at Mimir's well. I will deal with this venomous trickster another day.
I guess we need to try at least, huh? Okay, the price of wisdom. Let's see, where do I have to go for this? Okay, it's all the way over here. So I guess I'm going to fast travel to this location and then make my way over to the next quest. Of course, if this is about the Well of Mimir, it probably means that Odin is actually going to lose his eye now. Then again, I'm not sure if this is like, you know, current representation of Odin, or if, you know, they just pick whatever your Eivor looks like at the moment, or, you know, the male version of it. So maybe the missing eye will not be visible in this vision. Oh, we have enemies over here. Alright, let me take care of them and I will bring you back once I have reached my next quest. Oh dear, what is going on here? You know, at first I thought this was like a graphical glitch in the game, but it's probably
the
not.
wild tree Yggdrasil feed from the Well of Mimir. I am close.
Yeah, what exactly
What do you see,
am I looking at here? Oh, I see. This is the wall of non-availability. So I can't go through here. But I mean, I am getting close to my destination, apparently. Yeah, it's right over here. Okay, this might not be the best way to get there. Probably have to go around here. But I've been trying to fill up my health and my rations, so I've been wandering around a little bit more than I had to. Now, let's see. How can we get there? Okay, this apparently is the place to go. Oh, hi.
I sorely underestimated the heft of your balls, Oathbreaker. You dare show your face.
Oathbreaker, I did to you what you did to my son. This is only fair.
And Suttungr, what of him?
Don't blame me for your own lack of character. You stole the mead.
For the safety of my people, Loki. For Aesir, for Vanir, for all of Asgard.
But not for Jotnar. Not for me.
You let the Jotnar into Asgard. So many dead, all so you could smuggle in your son.
He was not safe here. They knew what he was and knew what he would become. Just as you do.
I swore to you I would not harm him. That is the truth.
That is the truth now. But how it will gnaw at you, knowing that to kill my son will undo your doom. Release him, Harvey. Release Fenrir, or I swear I will kill you, here and now.
You are out of favors, Trickster, and you are welcome to try.
Oh dear, now I have to fight him as well.
Why wait till Ragnarok when you can die now?
He's fast. Okay, alright. But at least he seems to have blockable attacks.
We were like brothers once.
I like this. I like it when I can block an attack properly. Oh, I probably should stay away from this.
No quarter this time, Loki! You have gone too far!
Yeah, let's maybe wait for him to attack so I
When my
can
son is loosed from his
block him.
bondage,
Oh,
he will ravage
suddenly you're
all
behind
of
me.
Asgard.
He's very, very fast. And he has some ranged attacks as well.
Killed. I will never forgive that.
Come on, I promised you not to kill your son. And you said it yourself, you
might
took
be the
him
strongest,
to Asgard
but
because he
I
wasn't
was
safe
ever
here
the
either.
weaker one.
So why are you only mad at me and not at the Jotnar who would have killed him as well?
Let's see if you fight as well as you lie.
Right. Should be able to do some kind of stun attack soon. Right. Oh, good.
We were like brothers once.
Now stop zapping around like a maniac. Right. I think I'm doing decently well though. Uh-oh. Suddenly he's behind me again. Whoa. What the hell? Alright. Did we do it? I think we did it. Okay. That was interesting.
Are you finished?
Curse you, Harvey.
Your own distrust has undone you. Now go. And do not show your face again.
I cannot be other than who I am. All this was fated. All this will happen again.
But you will not be here to see it.
Do not be so sure of that. The game is not over. The game is never over.
Oh, well. He just turned into a fish.
Gone to who knows what mischief. But I will not see him again soon.
Well, I mean, he is the god of mischief, so you should expect more from him, I suppose. Okay, but looks like we can now reach the well. Let's do it. Guess it's inside this cave over here. Is the door open or do I have to do something to get inside here? Now it seems to be open. Well of Mimir. Here it is. Okay, yep, that's a well, and that's Mimir, or his head anyway. Of course, you wouldn't really expect the well of Mimir to be in Jotunheim, but fair enough. After all, it was the Vanir who cut off Mimir's head.
The probabilities lead us here. The calculations give us hope.
Speaking with someone?
Do you have the mead?
I do. Must I drink it now?
Not yet. For once you drink, your Hugur will take flight and be ever fixed. Drink only when the hour of your death approaches.
Then why are we here?
When Ragnarok has come and gone, this place will remain. Remain and remember.
Wise Mimir, keeper of the well, give me your counsel.
You who seek immortality may find it within these waters. But there is a price.
As always.
The mead is not magic alone. It requires the sacred waters of Mimir's well to ferment into its final state.
Before you take these waters, you must infuse them with the blood of the Asa. To remember you, it must know you. Surrender a part of yourself to the waters that nourish the world tree. Only then will you have that which you desire.
There we go. I have to give up a piece of me. I've seen the price of wisdom. What of the toll on Midgard? How will that save me? I mean, I would like to ask all of this. But I probably can only ask one of it. Yeah, what about Midgard?
Gunlur the wand of chaos and change. I would know the cost.
Asir blood will infuse this water, and the poor humans of Midgard will be forever altered. What happens then? None can say.
This is what the others feared. But then they always cared overmuch for vermin.
And if I make this sacrifice, what then?
While death and ruin rage all around, the World Tree will keep you. Your body will die, but your Hugur will live on here. In time, you will be born anew. Into a new world, birthed from the ashes of the old.
Do you vouch for this strangeness?
I must believe it, for there is one I love dearly who depends upon it.
And there is no other way.
None.
It seems I have no choice.
You never did.
I mean, this opens
How
up
much would you
interesting
sacrifice to be
possibilities.
freed of fate's shackles? Would you give your tongue, your hand, your sight?
I would give all that and more.
Well, your eye it is. So he just plucked the eye out of its socket. Great.
It is done.
The sacrifice has been made. Whosoever drinks of the mead, the World Tree will remember them.
And you? What is your sacrifice?
My liberty. Sutungur and Gunlother will not forgive this trespass. They will hunt me now to the edges of the 9 worlds.
What are they to you?
We ruled together for a time, a noble triad, as father, mother, and the sacred voice. 6 times we tried to blunt the fangs of Ragnarok, and 6 times we failed. The mead was our 7th. But they feared how it might change the humans for the worse, so they locked it away and banished me from Utgardr. By your efforts, you have returned to me what is mine. The ashes of my husband. He made his own sacrifice for knowledge. With a few changes to this mead, I may undo old sorrows.
Do as you will. I've had my fill of this cursed realm.
Right mind, heart's ease. Beloved, I will not fail you again.
I think I'm beginning to make some connections here.
Now to Asgard to save my people.
I think I'm beginning to make some connections here. So, Hirokin, could that be Juno in disguise? I mean, she was talking about a triad, you know, Father, Mother, and the Holy Voice, and that could be a reference to the Capitoline triad that we have met in previous games, like Zeus, Minerva, and Juno, and those were like typically the most important Isu we have been interacting with so far. And she talked about her husband that she would bring back, which would be Aita, you know, the sage that gets reborn into a new body. And in addition to that, we learned from the main story that apparently Sigurd might be like a vessel for a god, which I suspect might be Tyr, because, you know, of his missing arm. Of course, the question would then come up, in which body is Odin reborn? Could it be someone who just happens to look like him, at least if he was male? So does this mean that Eivor has like the reincarnation of Odin in her? I mean, that would explain why Odin, you know, continuously talks to her in her visions and so on, because it's basically like an inner voice talking to her. Some interesting connections are being made here. So Yeah, that is very fascinating. But okay, I guess we are done with this for now. And now I'm supposed to leave Jotunheim. However, we obviously have some side content here, like a few mysteries and so on. I will not try to pick up the treasures, because they're all just bloodstones anyway, and I don't care about that. But I will finish the side missions in the next episode before we leave Jotunheim, and I guess after that we will return back to the real world, I suppose. But for now, let's call it a day. As always, thank you for watching, and see you again next time.